Hello and welcome to the Knicks-Verse. Today we have JD joining us for a special game preview of the Knicks versus Sixers Game 3 on Sunday. Welcome, JD.
How you doing, George? We have a very important game to play today, so let's see what happens.
It's a very key game. I think it's a must-win because if the Knicks drop this game, that's 3, and especially if Simmons, Curry, and Embiid don't play, and we still lose this game, it's pretty much going to announce to the NBA that the Knicks are just not ready to play in the big boys court, pretty much.
Right. And Simmons went to shoot around tonight as they play the Sacramento Kings, or the Queens, the way that they're playing tonight. Right now it's 109-87 as we speak in the fourth quarter.
Ouch! Without Curry and Simmons
and Embiid.
And
so he had some knee soreness, and so they sat him out. Now the question will be: was this precautionary to hold him back since they are playing a back-to-back and have him play at the Garden, or is this soreness something to monitor and he'll be out tomorrow? So that'll be something to watch. But nevertheless, whatever the situation is with Ben Simmons, the Knicks need to worry about themselves this game, and this is a very important game, being that they play the Wizards back-to-back after that, and those are going to be very winnable games in my estimation.
Yes. The Wizards, we can definitely get both those games against the Wizards. So, yes, it would be wonderful. We got this game. We'd roll in there. We might end up with a 4-game winning streak. Much needed. We need to string some streaks together to get ourselves over 500 so that when we drop those really tough matchups, it doesn't, sink us below 500 every time.
Right. And we're trying to, get the 6th seed or higher, because you don't want to be in a play-in situation. I mean, if you are, it is what it is. But you're trying your best to be a 6th seed or higher, avoid that. And so, if we're going to do that, we need to separate ourselves. When you're at the 500 mark, you want to create some separation and be 4 or 5 games over 500, being that the East is going to be up and down, as you can see with the standings. And so, and we have some decent news going into this game. You do you want to touch on that, or with somebody that we may have come back?
It looks like we may have Mitch Robinson back.
What do you think about that, George?
This is a perfect game for him to come back to.
Yeah,
I can see him having some fun with Howard.
Yeah, and because of, even though there's no Embiid, as you saw last game, as you saw the game before that, Dwight Howard is a problem for us because he has broad shoulders, wide shoulders. He's strong. He's still athletic for his age. And with what we have at center with Taj Gibson and Nerlens Noel, 2 small size centers, Dwight Howard has been able to cause havoc in the paint, whether it is getting in position to get rebounds or getting in positions to set screens for perimeter players, or getting easy buckets at the basket. So having an extra body, an athletic body like a Mitch Robinson, a shot blocker, is going to be crucial. Whether he starts tomorrow or not, I guess they're going to determine that if they want to ease him in. But I'm hoping that he does play. He's going to be listed as questionable, as is your friend Elfrid Payton. Payton may come back.
I'm good with that. I mean, we need bodies. If D Rose is not available, well, just because, I mean,
we're that desperate.
Yeah, we're that desperate. And what is the news on Derrick Rose? There was some,
he's still out.
Discussion.
He's still out.
Yeah.
There's not out, much. He's out.
Is he on day-to-day? Because Quickly's on day-to-day.
They're not saying with him. They're saying, Mark Berman of the New York Post.
It still says Elfrid Payton is out on here.
Really?
Yeah, it says Elfrid Payton's out, Derrick Rose is out, and it says even Mitch Robinson is out, but maybe that'll switch tomorrow. This is today's injury report. So they'll update it in the morning.
Okay. Because as far as Mark Berman tweeted out that he will be upgraded to questionable. So I mean, I guess we'll see.
Okay.
I guess we'll see. And and you saw the photos that they posted on the New York Knicks Twitter account, and it had Elfrid Payton with the blue jersey on.
Yeah,
And
I
you
saw. I
and
saw.
that usually means he's
Someone I
starting.
know well tweeted that out,
That was me.
just to aggravate me. No, but truly, I'm not aggravated. I'm not aggravated. This is a different situation. Uh, we're down people. And Frank is still inconsistent, even though he had a really nice game last time out. A bit of a kind of like a statement game for him. We never know what we're gonna get with him. So
He needs to build off that, right? So that he can start to create that consistency. And listen, this is an important game. If Simmons is out, I feel like it is a must win. We have to win. We would have to win. We're at home. Now, the Sixers are red hot. As you can see tonight, without Simmons, without Embiid, without Curry, they are annihilating the Sacramento
annihilating
Queens.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing is they're doing it at home, and they are literally unbeatable at home. However, on the road, they're 10-9 this season. So if you want to stick to something in terms of you believing that this is going to be a tough game for us, they're 10-9 on the road. And so coming into the Garden, we have a chance. There's some injuries. I don't care. We need all the
We've been
breaks
holding
we can
court
get.
lately. We've been holding court lately.
Yeah, and
good.
we've been playing hard, and we just played them, so I think that's actually a good thing because not much has changed other than maybe Simmons being out, and we'll see about Steph Curry.
You know what's crazy, man?
What?
When you look back at the team stats, the matchups of the last game, if the Knicks had just hit their regular amounts of free throws, we would have won this game.
Yeah, we have some time.
Everything was
yeah.
We our 3-pointers, we only hit a third of our 3-pointers, and we only took 24. So that we have to up. We have to be up in the 30s.
Quickly played 26 minutes, only took 11 shots. So maybe, that's a game that maybe we talk a lot about his shot attempts and shot selection. Maybe that would have been a game that we would have wanted him to be more in the 15 range, with how he plays. So, I mean, we'll see. We have to win this game. And it's not going to be easy because the Sixers are a well-coached team.
Well,
but we need to
according
win
to
this
the
game.
matchup. Sorry, cut you off.
No. I know what you're gonna say about the matchup predictor. Yeah. I don't. That's why I was cutting you off because I don't even want you to say it because I don't care about it. I hate those things. But go ahead, George.
Yeah. Well, they give the Knicks a 31% chance of winning, which. I don't even know how accurate those things are.
Right.
But what do we think? What do you think?
I think the Knicks are going to win this game. I think even if Simmons plays, I think they're going to win this game. Mitchell Robinson, even if Mitchell Robinson is able to give us only 15 minutes, if they decide to ease him in. I just think that this second go round, being that we just played them, allows us to game plan and just prepare better and play them better. We're at home. Reggie Bullock is playing extremely well. His last 5-6 games since the All-Star break, he's knocking down, like 4 threes per game since. So, and let's see what happens with everyone else if Elfrid comes back or not. But I think they're going to pull this game out. I think they're going to pull this game out, and this is going to be an opportunity to go on a little run. But tomorrow's game is going to be the key to doing that.
And the Sixers, like we said, we're playing the Queens tonight, so. It's a back-to-back, and even though it is New York, it's not that far. It's still a road game for them. And honestly, even if I think it's more of an advantage for the Knicks if Curry doesn't play than if Simmons doesn't play, because we strategize to deal with Simmons, not necessarily with Curry specifically. And that 3-point shooting that he gives them is just lethal. Yeah. That was that shot that he hit.
Yeah.
That Randall went to help on Harris, and he didn't close out fast enough on Curry. That was where they took the lead. So hopefully he won't be on the court. But even if he is, whatever. Knicks got to win this game. I think I think you're right. I think we're going to win this game. I think they're going to be really focused, really determined, especially since, like we talked about it, they don't want to go 0-3 against these Sixers.
No, we don't. And you know, I think we're going to pull the game out.
All right. And another thing, just do, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and hit that thumbs up for us. That'd be wonderful. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, we are going to release the big trade show video discussing all the, actually, who are the players that make most sense to add at this time as the trade deadline comes to make that playoff push. Because what else is the point at this moment? Unless there's some other incredible trade that they're going to pull off that's for the future, which there is one. And we'll talk about it. I've actually already talked about it a couple times, but we're going to look at it from different angles. And it should be good. And JD is going to join me on it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to show that to your subscribers and to Knicks Nation and to everyone else.
Cool. In fact, we're going to shoot it right after this. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by the Knicks-Verse, and we'll see you around.